The following is brought to you by Cranbrook Television Limited.
Welcome to Round Town.
1978 Sam Steele Days Parade.
1980, there's a period when
Welcome to Rocky Hockey.
This is my guest, Roy Orbison.
Hi, I'm Beth Carter, Program Coordinator of Kids Corner Preschool. Our preschool is a centre that serves special needs children while incorporating their individual programs into an integrated setting. Due to United Way funding, we're able to offer such services as physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and psychological assessments, which are very important to the children and their programs.
Hear you singing your loud voices. Here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Remember, donations to United Way help the preschool offer specialized services to the children.
The CNIB is a United Way agency, and through your local United Way donations, they can offer a good amount of services. They have rehabilitation and counseling services, as well as library services and low vision aid services. And another one of their services that is really very important is one of their orientation and mobility service, which is one that I have used. And I think that through your United Way donation, that we would like to thank you very much, because through these services, whether it be counseling, rehab, or orientation and mobility, it enables people who have a visual impairment to lead a well-rounded and independent life.
United Way will be 20 years old in April of this year. The Canadian Red Cross Society has benefited by the funding of United Way for those past 20 years. Some of the programs that they feature in Cranbrook are the water safety, youth safety programs that are delivered through the schools. They have a burned out family that was developed, a burned out family program that was developed locally and is delivered by volunteers, and an excellent loyal executive that can be flexible enough to find out which programs can help reach the citizens of Cranbrook. They also have a CELS program, which is sick room equipment loan service, which loans out equipment to people that have been injured or are ill, such as crutches and wheelchairs and so on.
My name is Bud Wilton. I'm the coordinator for the Life Skills and Achievement Center programs for the Kootenai Society for the Handicapped right here in Cranbrook. In the 3 years that I've been here at the Achievement Center, I've watched United Way funding help us in many areas of activities. Without the funding United Way gives, we wouldn't have summer outings to Fairmont, Radium, Banff, just about anything. The money that you give helps us to run a good program. I'd like to thank you for giving to United Way.
Hi, my name is Denice Robison, and this little boy on my knee is Joel. I found out I had rheumatoid arthritis after the birth of my first son when I was 24 years old. The reason why I became in touch with the Arthritis Society is I went to a meeting one night because I had nowhere else to go. And the people there put me in touch with the Cranbrook physiotherapist, and she in turn gave me information that I could give to my local doctor, who put me in touch with several people that have become a great support system to me. The Arthritis Society supplies patients with physiotherapy at the Cranbrook Hospital. There's an occupational therapist who is able to make splints. She puts insoles in shoes. She will come to your home and do an assessment and see the special needs that you require, and she is able to order them from Vancouver. The physiotherapist is basically there to help me when I have problems in control of my joints when they flare. I can go to her and she relieves the pain and the swelling. They also supply the services of rheumatologists who come to Cranbrook twice a year to look at the patients and to see how they're doing and to make special arrangements if needed to send patients to Vancouver to either a rehab center or to the Arthritis Society itself, where they can have in-depth treatment. Mine was for about 5 weeks. I went to Vancouver, and they give you a wheelchair to ease the pain of your joints, and you stay there and you study how it's going to be dealing with arthritis. It's very important that patients become aware, as the public become aware, that arthritis just doesn't happen to old people. It happens to young people and to very, very small children. I also became involved in the local Arthritis Society group, and through them I found out that through the United Way funding, we are able to supply all the needs for the patients. And it's very important that we do get the funding, because without it, I really don't know where I would be today, because the Arthritis Society has been very important to me. They've educated me so I know what my how I'm supposed to get along in life, how much I can do and how much I can't do. They're there if I have any kind of a problem. They can supply the support that I could need at that time. They also supply in Cranbrook a support group that meets once a month for patients, just to talk to each other and to see how everybody's doing and to cope and to share, which is also very important. It's kind of lonely sometimes when there's no one else to talk about who doesn't have your disease and doesn't know what it's like to cope with it. I have a fairly young family. I have 3 sons, and I can honestly say that if I wouldn't have had the Arthritis Society behind me, I probably wouldn't have this one on my knee and the little baby sleeping right now. I would like to thank you for all your donations in the past to the United Way, and I would hope that you would continue to support the United Way so that others like me will be able to benefit from their services.
I'm Pat Scordell from the EK Mental Health Society. The United Way funding helps us operate the Community Action Center. Out of our center, we have the 24-hour crisis line. Without help from the United Way, we wouldn't be able to collect calls. We also operate the drop-in center, and many of our programs that are operated out of our drop-in center rely on the United Way funding. We have our youth outreach worker who uses the money from the United Way to operate programs such as bowling, curling, hiking, swimming for kids. Also, our Safe Home program for battered women and children. The United Way has really helped a lot of women and children. Our volunteer bureau works with the other agencies also funded by United Way, helping them find volunteers for their agencies besides ours. Please help the United Way help us to help others.
The United Way and the Cranbrook Boys and Girls Club work together as partners, providing programming for children in Cranbrook. This last year, we provided a number of programs, worked with 100 different kids in different programs. Some of the things that you may have seen on the streets of Cranbrook are the carts with the Futurescape kids doing lawn care for different people in town. Those participants were paid, were trained, were given a job that they wouldn't ordinarily have had. And it gave them a chance to choose what their recreation was going to be. Our other summer program, we worked with 17 children. We went to lakes, we had parties, we had a summer vacation that I'm sure they won't forget. This year we worked with 25% more kids for 25% more hours than we did last year. Without United Way funding, I don't think we could have our doors open at all. This year, we're starting to work with preschool children in licensed programs. We're trying to fill that program right now. We'll be having our doors open as the Cranbrook Boys and Girls Club, 8 to 10 hours a day, providing programming for kids for 220 days a year. That takes money, and the United Way is one of our biggest funders. I think that without the United Way, the Cranbrook Boys and Girls Club wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't be able to provide any services at all. I think that the United Way, the Cranbrook Boys and Girls Club, and the other agencies that the United Way serves in this community are all important. I think that by giving the United Way You're giving to the children of this community, you're giving to seniors, you're giving to the people who need money, and we're doing a good job. Anyone that's interested in the Cranbrook Boys and Girls Club, feel free to come and see us. We're right here at the front of the Kinsman Arena. Give us a call, drop in, we don't mind. If you want to see what we're doing, we're open to that. Come down anytime.
The United Way funding will be used at the Rocky Mountain Lodge for the daily activity program, which includes bingo, ring toss. We have a Believe It or Not program. We do a cooking program once a week for the residents. We have parties and lots of outings in the summertime. And we have really quite a slate of events that they partake in, one of which we thought we'd like to show you today. It's the weekly sing-song, which we have volunteers come in for, and we thought we would like to take you into the lodge and show you what that was all about.
Hi, I'm Maria Hargreaves. I'm the Activity Coordinator at the Dr. F.W. Green Memorial Home. I have a question for you. How do you spend your leisure time? Do you play a sport, travel, pursue a hobby? The list can be endless. How many of you would like to have all your time as leisure time? I know if I could, I would. But what if age or health or money were a problem? Would that affect your choices or my choices of leisure time? The Dr. F.W. Green Memorial Home is a long-term care facility that is government funded. The 45 residents have their dietary, medical, and housekeeping needs taken care of by a very excellent staff. However, if it was not for the United Way, we would not have a leisure time program. The funding that we receive from the United Way allows us to have a very diverse program implemented and that we can expand on. Our residents range in age from 57 to 98 years, with a large variation in both physical and cognitive ability. That means that our program has to be able to meet their needs, their physical, social, psychological, spiritual, and social needs need to be met by our program. The only way that we can do this is through the United Way funding that we receive from you. Our program is a combination of items that both directly and indirectly affect our residents. Film and photo finishing help us to keep the memories of the events that we have participated in. Postage and office supplies allow us to send out invitations for our Christmas party or a fashion show. Subscriptions help us to get ideas and bring innovation into our program. These are some of the things that indirectly affect our residents. Things like our outings, which we carry on during the summer, directly affect our residents. This year we traveled from Fairmont to Sandpoint, Idaho, Kootenay Lake, and in local areas, Green Bay and Idlewild Park. If it was not for the fact that we subsidize the cost of our outings, many of our residents would not be able to go. Craft items for both group and individual use are purchased and made into saleable items. Our baking ladies make goodies for sale to our staff or our residents. They make the monthly birthday cake for our birthday party, or they make pies for a bake sale. Small bingo prizes are funded through the United Way. This makes the game both fun and challenging and exciting for all our residents. These are many of the different things that we purchase or use our funding for from the United Way. The funding that we receive comes from you. The only way that this year's United Way campaign will be successful is through you. No matter what size of a donation you give, when added to all the others, it will make a difference. For our 45 residents, it will help to brighten their lives. Thank you very much for supporting the United Way.
Hi, I'm Jane Gargalarno, President of the Canadian Mental Health Association here in Cranbrook. Over the past 3 years, the United Way has enabled us to provide better services and better programs. The United Way has enabled us to have a lot of success stories. One such story is about a lady who was in and out of hospital for years and years. Once she started our program, she hasn't been in the hospital since. Thanks, United Way. Many people need your help and they need your support. Please give to the United Way.
Your wedding. It will be one of the most important days of your life. If your wedding is at least 3 months away, you and your guest are invited to attend the next Welcome Wagon bridal party to ensure that every detail is perfectly planned. We'll show you the latest wedding fashions, plus provide all the extra hints and suggestions you'll need for an exciting and memorable wedding day.
Our next Welcome Wagon Bridal Fair is coming Sunday, October 30th. For a free invitation, call Shirley, 489-2732 or 489-1016.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all.
Through United Way donations, I would like to make people aware that the services that are available, the appliances that are available, and the more that people donate to United Way, the more money that can come and help people who have just lost their vision and who really need the rehabilitation and support network to build their lives again.
Last year we worked with 100 different kids in Cranbrook. Let's face facts, without the United Way, we wouldn't even have our doors open.
The United Way funding enables the Green Home's 45 residents to make choices from a diverse leisure time program. Otherwise, there would not be a program, and there would be little or nothing to do.
The Kootenai Society for the Handicapped has 2 programs which are supported by the United Way. One is the Life Skills Program, and the second is the Achievement Center Program. Without the support that you give to United Way, the programs which we offer to our clients wouldn't exist.
The United Way funding helps the EK Mental Health Society operate the Community Action Center. Without their help, we would have trouble keeping a lot of our programs running.
The Arthritis Society is able to help me through funding from the United Way. It supplies services such as physiotherapy, occupational therapy, and visits regularly to my rheumatologist.
Hi, I'm Judy Urban, President of the Board of Directors of the Cranbrook United Way. We on the board, the campaign chairman, campaign committee, are hard at work on this year's United Way campaign. We hope to meet.
And the summer program's fun too.
The funding from the United Way at Rocky Mountain Lodge will be used for our daily activity program. We'd like to take you inside and show you what our sing-song is all about.
enjoy the music and dancing and the singing. Also bingo and various programs here are really enjoyable. And I think most everybody are really enjoying themselves here.
I enjoy, I think, most of the activity programs. I really enjoy keeping score for all the sports and everything that they do. And I also like the baking and this party today, for instance.
In April of this year, the Cranbrook United Way will be 20 years old. The Canadian Red Cross Society will have been a member agency for those past 20 years. People in Cranbrook have benefited greatly by the funding through United Way. Thanks, United Way.
You have seen this symbol around at health agencies, daycare facilities, neighborhood centers, and of course on all the United Way posters and publications. Our member agencies are the Arthritis Society of British Columbia, Rocky Mountain Lodge, Canadian Paraplegic Association, the Canadian Red Cross Society, the Cranbrook Boys and Girls Club, East Kootenay Mental Health Society, Kootenay Society for the Handicapped, Dr. F.W. Green Memorial Home, Canadian National Institute for the Blind, BC Children's Hospital, BC Epilepsy Society, BC Parkinson's Disease Association, Canadian Mental Health Association, and the BC Hospice Palliative Care Association. And these simple figures is a sum total of the United Way philosophy to promote volunteerism and to support voluntary organizations in their efforts to provide a better life for us all. Please support this year's United Way campaign.
Thanks, United Way!
Thanks, United Way.
Thanks, United Way!
Thanks, United Way.
Bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
Your favorite fall colors go head-to-head in TSN's October. Your favorite football colors clash in October with the NFL when the Washington Redskins and the Houston Oilers battle in our first regular season.
Before you leave, please subscribe to our channel. It will not only help you stay up to date with our videos, it will also be a nice way to show your support for the volunteers who make this project possible. Thanks for watching, and please tune in again.